Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So we're at 79,995,000 miles. And see if I can get this for you guys to see. Oh, this guy needs to turn in. And I don't want to get hit. So let me figure that out. Alright, so you guys can see it there. That's where we're at. So, thank you. I love Florida. People down here just drive so nice. All right, let's focus. So the point of this video is to celebrate 80,000 mile mark. We're gonna get to celebrate it today. So it's a 2013 Ford Taurus, and I've had the car from 2016. I bought it July 11th, 2016 from CarMax in Boynton Beach. And when I went in wanting a Ford Taurus Limited. I didn't want the SHO because where I worked and lived was about 22 miles apart. So I knew the SHO was not going to give me the best of the best gas mileage. And I also knew if I had a turboized car, especially having two turbos, twin turbo, I would have probably blown the turbos or basically had to buy my own gas station because of how bad I drive. So far with this car, I've had like really good days. As far as bad days go, I don't think I've had much of those. And a bad day for me would be like a transmission and an engine, basically. Anything shy of that is not a bad day. I've had rainy days, so I don't remember the order. I don't remember like specifically 100% everything, but starting from now, fresh memory, the catalytic converter went bad. It was going bad for a while, and I didn't know it was going bad, and so I ended up driving on it, and it kept smelling this egg smell. So one of my friends told me if I go to 89 octane fuel, I wouldn't have that problem. So I went to 89 octane fuel, and the egg scent went away. However, I decided to go, when it was gone, I decided to go back to 87 octane, only to find that the egg smell came back. And so I was pretty curious, like, why is it doing that? Let's see if I can pass this car right quick. Hold on 1 second. And so instead of, taking it to the dealer or whatever, I just kept the 89 octane. One day, I think I did a video, I'm not sure, but one day I got a check engine light for catalyst. The check engine light came on, and so I decided to run the scan tool I have, and it said catalyst bank 2. I checked it out online, only to find that was like a serious thing. Like you kind of don't want to drive the car at that point. So I'm coming up to a corner. Hold on. I got this car on my butt, and this dude about to get it. Do one of these, man. Alright, and so I eventually took it to the Ford dealer in Delray Beach, and I'm not bashing them, but they told me they're not going to do it and it's not covered under the warranty. And I said, well, all catalytic converters are covered under 80,000 miles. My car at the time was like the low 70,000s, and now I was at 78,100. And Margate Ford, I have nothing against them, but they kept telling me that the 2 times I went and they told me that their power just came back on, and I'm like, really? Your power just came on? That's weird. And so another one of my friends suggested me going to Sawgrass Ford, and I was like, wow, I never thought of that. The place is so big. So I went to Sawgrass Ford, and I mean, like, dudes them didn't even argue with me. Like, most places will be like, well, I don't know. They just went ahead and they said, oh yeah, we'll cover it. And I was like, huh? So they covered it, and that was it. I also had my washer fluid pump go bad. Luckily that was under 36,000 miles that they covered. So the Ford dealership took care of it and I didn't have to pay anything. Woohoo! I didn't have to do any major brake work. I didn't have to do any I didn't have any like crazy things to do. You know, like, the car was faithful and good. These people in the neighborhood are probably like, we're gonna call the cops. There's a red Ford Taurus just circling. Yeah, so like, I drive my car in manual, sport manual a lot of times, which is what you guys are looking at right now. And I did a video online sharing that you can do that and your car won't like explode. You just don't want to always pressure the engine and the transmission to do what you want and drive how you want. If you drive it good and you learn when to shift properly, how you learn to shift is when you're driving in drive and sport mode, automatic, let the car shift. Feel when the car shifts. See if you could hear when it revs up and shift. And when that happens, that's when you shift when you're in manual. Now, once in a while, you can push it hard, and I'm going to show you guys what I mean in a second. All right, so like this, we go to 2, like this. Oh, didn't mean to let you guys see the speed. I was on I-95. Psych. So with that, you don't always want to red line the car. But if once in a while you hit it up there, man, that's fine. The car is gonna take it and it will get used to you. I notice the car shifts when I'm in on automatic. The car shifts how I would normally drive, which is pretty sick. So let's take some time and celebrate the car becoming 80,000 miles. I'm gonna stop talking and I'm just gonna drive for a little bit. And here we go. Thousand miles. Holy smokes.